That's right. I'm back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it's been a long time. I know I've been MIA. But you guys know I had to get on here for UGA Hate Week, baby. You know, it's UGA Hate Week year-round for me. And so, this is a game I always get up for. So, wanted to touch on this game and, explain why this game is way bigger. It's about more than just us, okay? This game, everyone in the country is going to be watching this game, and it's going to be looking for answers. And I've been saying all season, we're the only team that can stop them, okay? Hey, we're the only team that can go out there and stop those guys, and we're going to get into that as this video is going. But first, hey, haven't been here all year. I think it's been maybe since the spring game, maybe even before the spring game, since I last chopped it up with you guys. It's been a good season, man. I've been very pleased with Heupel, very pleased with the staff. I love the offense. This offense, guys, come on. Is this not exactly what we wanted offensively? When we said we wanted guys like Lane Kiffin, and go find you a Joe Brady type guy, whatever. Finding an offensive guy, a cutting edge, guys running wide open all the time. That's what we have here, guys. We could not ask for any more offensively than what we're getting. I couldn't ask for any more. This is it. This is perfect. Exactly what I want to see offensively. And absolutely love it. Defense has played better than a lot of people expected. I thought we had a chance to be pretty good defensively coming into this season. We have a veteran secondary, and I thought we still had some good pieces. I think we added a couple pieces. Defense has been a pleasant surprise. Did not look good against Kentucky last week, but we're able to do enough. We're able to get a couple stops when we needed to get it done. And when your offense is rolling like ours has been rolling, defense doesn't got to do a whole lot in a lot of cases. So, was pleased there. Hendon Hooker, come on, guys. Is this guy the best quarterback we've ever had? Seriously, best quarterback I can ever remember watching were Tennessee Orange live. Of course, you go watch the highlights of Peyton, those guys. People say, hey, he's almost like Josh Dobbs. No, he's better than Josh Dobbs, guys. Come on. You guys remember? Josh Dobbs wasn't throwing it like this. This guy is pinpoint, laser accurate. He's NFL caliber. He's NFL caliber. And man, it's a testament to him and his work ethic, but it's a testament to Heupel, his offense, his coaching ability, and everything that comes along with that. Hendon Hooker, come on, man. We'd love to have you back again next season. But hey, if that money's coming calling you at the end of the year, go do what you gotta do. But man, we would love to have you back for another season, because I think we can make a run. Okay, we add a few more pieces. Hooker comes back. We can make a run, man. We get a little bit deeper into the playbook. Heupel says he has more stuff that he wants to get into. Hey, it could get really, really crazy if he comes back again next season. So we'll see how that goes. But overall, man, I'm very pleased this season. We're on pace to go, get 7 wins. A lot of people thought, hey, we would like to get 3 or 4 wins this season, and we've already surpassed that, obviously. I think we're sitting at pretty much second in the East. I think Kentucky is technically still second. That's only because they played one more conference game than us. So they have 4 conference wins, 3 losses. We have only 3 conference wins, 3 losses. So I think that keeps us at third. Even though we won the head-to-head, they have an additional conference win. So I think that's why they're still second. But, we just do what we do, and we have a real shot to finish second here in the East. We got a tall task ahead of us this Saturday, okay? We're welcoming in them daggum dogs. We ain't welcoming in. We're bringing them in, okay? We're going to drag them in kicking and screaming into Neyland Stadium in front of that raucous crowd. It's going to be sellout crowd, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. The place is going to be bumping off the walls. It's going to be a phenomenal atmosphere. I expect that crowd to be into it, to be violent, to be hostile all day long, okay? All day long. I expect it, game kicks at 3:30. I expect that crowd to be rocking from 2:30 till freaking 9 p.m., okay? Well, after that game's over, we're still in there. We're celebrating all night long, singing Rocky Top, okay? All night long. I expect that all day from Vol Nation, from the Vol Faithful. But kind of getting back to what I touched on to start the video. Tennessee's the only team that can stop them. I've been saying it all season long. We're the only team that can stop them, and here's why. Okay, I'm not saying that no other team can beat these guys, but I am saying this. Okay, number one, I think if you're gonna match up with Georgia, unless you just got those type of guys, Bama maybe has those type of guys. You know what I mean? But even them, I still don't know if they have those type of guys, because Georgia's defense. They got they got probably about 15, 16 guys on defense that look like first-round draft picks. I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. I mean, they got, they're starting 11, and then they rotate in several other guys that are also probably first-round draft picks. They have an elite defense. Okay, no question about that. In my mind, the only way you attack those guys, and this is what's so important. Okay, because even if we beat Georgia, there's no guarantee that they're not going to win the national championship because we beat them. They have one loss. They go to the championship game. They still beat Bama. They go playoffs. But whatever. This game in and of itself, it's a huge deal for us. But as far as the national landscape, it's not a huge deal. But what this game can accomplish is a huge deal because people hate Bama. Okay, I never really had that hatred for Bama like a lot of Tennessee fans do, and one of the reasons is because they're a team that I know pretty much year in year out I can count on to always be able to stop Georgia from getting there and winning. They're always my last hope, and they haven't looked good this year. Okay, they have not looked good this year, and so it's up to us because the difference between us and Bama has the horses to get it done. Okay, we're limited in our ability with the guys we have on our roster. But Bama has the horse to get it done. So they're going to be watching us against Georgia. Because people know, hey, our offense, they want to see. They're looking at Coach Heupel. They're looking at Coach Galesh. They're looking at Hendon Hooker. They're saying, hey, show us how in the world can we move the ball on these guys. Show us how can we get more than 13 points on these guys. Show us how can we do it. And I think our scheme, if I was playing Georgia, I would run exactly what we're running. I would spread them out, and not just spread them out, I would spread them out to the daggum sideline, okay? We got 3 guys outside the numbers, you know what I mean? We're spreading these guys all the way out, okay? What's that going to do? Well, number one, puts people in space, which for Georgia, they have the guys to play in space. They do, you know what I mean? They got backers who can cover our receivers. Stay with them, shot down the field. They can rush 3, rush 4, whatever, and they can get pressure with that. They have, as perfect as our scheme is against them, their personnel is perfect against our scheme as well. You know what I mean? Like, perfect against any scheme, honestly, but it matches up well with our scheme. So it's going to be a challenge, but spread the field, okay? Put those guys in space, and not only put them in space, but make them kind of tip their hand early. Whenever you spread out like that, it's tough for you to disguise your coverage. You kind of got to show what you're going to do because you don't want to be way out of position. And so, if you're not matching up, we'll exploit that. You know what I mean? If you think, oh, well, they're out there that wide, they're not going to throw out there. Yeah, we will. We got 3 guys. You're only going to put 2. We like those numbers, and we're going to hit it, and we'll take 5-6 yards. You know what I mean? And the tempo. You can't communicate as well. You can't make the checks. You might have seen it on film, worked in practice. You know based on the formation what it is, but we were going so fast that you couldn't communicate that to everybody, and we ended up getting a big play because of that. Like, the tempo definitely helps us a lot, as well as spreading the field. And then they add in a guy like Hendon Hooker, who can make the throws and can escape and can run, and he runs hard too. He ain't scared of nothing when he's running that ball. He runs dang hard. He turns to a running back immediately. When he takes off to run, he's a running back. He touched that ball, he's running. You know what I mean? So I like what our scheme does, the stress it puts on defenses. And I think a lot of the country, in my opinion, thank you. I think a lot of the country, in my opinion, is going to be looking to see how we play these guys. And I think we can win this game, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come out here and say we're going to go ahead and get blown out. It's going to be a tall challenge, an uphill challenge. At the end of the day, of course, I want to win this game. But ultimately, what I want to see us do is go out here and prove that we can move the ball on these guys. Go ahead and prove that Georgia ain't, they ain't the unstoppables or whatever. They can be beat. And I think the key for us to do that, number one, we got to start fast offensively. Okay, let's start fast. Let's have some things dialed up. Jump out on these guys. Because I think defensively, we looked awful against Kentucky, and that concerns me because I thought our defense was going to look better than that. Because Kentucky and Georgia offensively are similar in the sense of, big burly O-line and, strong run game. It's kind of what they lean on. And we did not stop Kentucky from doing whatever they wanted. And so our defense is just important as offense. Obviously, defense has got to make Georgia one-dimensional as possible. Like, don't let them run the ball is my main thing. You know what I mean? Don't let these guys run the ball. guy trying to pull here? Come on. What this guy's doing here. Sorry, this guy's up here driving crazy up here. We're at QT, slam packed up here. You know, but don't let these guys run the ball. Let's stack the box. I want 8 or 9 in the box. Let's force this Stetson Bennett little rat guy to get out the way, guys. Let's force this guy to pick us apart and beat us. Okay, let's stack the box. I want to see us coming downhill, stop the run, make these guys have to pass it. In addition to us doing what we do offensively, getting up, 14 points, 17 points. With a couple dialed up plays, maybe special teams, whatever. We hop out on these guys early. It obviously plays to our favor because now Georgia's going to be in a predicament they haven't been in all season, and they're going to go to what they don't want to go to, and that's going to more of an air raid type, start slinging around the field, leads to mistakes and that whole deal, and it gives us a chance to be successful. And so, I think that's imperative for us to start fast. Like, we don't want to be in a defensive battle or whatever like that. We want this game to be high scoring. We want to get started early. I think if we do that, it gives us a chance. It really does, because excuse me, I've seen bits and pieces of Georgia. Even the Missouri game. You look at the South Carolina game, the Auburn game, even the Kentucky game. You see teams have some success in spurts. They don't sustain it. They don't capitalize on it. They miss opportunities. We can't miss opportunities. Okay, we've missed opportunities a lot this season, but we've hit on a lot this season as well. So we've got to be efficient. Can't miss open guys. Can't drop open passes. Can't give up 3rd and longs. Can't do that type of stuff and expect to win this game. We've got to do our part and hit on the easy stuff, the stuff that's there, the stuff that we get. We got to hit that stuff, and then find a way to make some tough plays when we need to down the stretch. But I mean, I think this game sets up nice for us, man. I think this will be an interesting matchup. I think a lot of eyes will be on this matchup to see how we attack these guys. How do we attempt to move the ball? And like I said, I mean, I think if we go out there and have success, and if nothing else, even if we lose the game, we're at least giving the blueprint to the Bamas and Ohio States, Oklahomas, the teams that have better personnel than us and could potentially give these guys a run. Because like I said, I mean, it's up to us. It is 100% up to us to at least show how it can be done. All right. And so I'm super excited about the game. I mean, I think we have a real serious shot to get it done. No score prediction from me, but of course I'm picking the Vols to pull the upset. I've been calling it all season. We're gonna beat them. I've been saying all season long, and I still believe it. It's in Neyland. It's gonna be rocking, like I said. Hooker's playing out of his mind right now. We're as healthy as he's been all season. That is a big question mark. Is Tyon Evans, is he gonna be back? Jamari Small, is he hurt again? I mean, we need everybody. Okay, we can't be out there for a third-string true freshman running back, even though he looked good against Kentucky and Jalen Wright. But we need more than that if we're gonna win this game. So we need those guys to be ready to go. And let's just go out here and throw some haymakers at these guys. And that's the thing I love about Tennessee. Regardless of how bad our team is, year in, year out, whatever it is, when we play Georgia, typically you're going to see us go out there and play hard. Even if it's only for a quarter, Even if it's only for a quarter, you're going to see us go out there. You're going to see our defensive front play way better, right? Every year going into the Georgia game, I'm pretty sure always thinking, man, like they're gonna maul us around. But somehow we end up coming out and we stuff them early on. Same thing with the offense line. Oh man, we're not gonna be able to move the ball at all in the run game. We're coming out here to open up holes, and so if we can have that same type of initial surge with this staff, with this roster, the way we're playing, with this offense, that initial surge, instead of it just being okay, we kept it kind of close for a quarter. It's 3-7 or something like that. Now it's 17-3. We're winning with that initial surge, and now can we hold on? Can we maintain? It's going to be the big question there, but I think we'll find a way to get it done, man. I believe in these guys. Love to hear you guys' thoughts on it, man. Because like I said, we're the only team that can stop these guys. It's us. It's us, guys. And you know what? We gladly take that responsibility. We gladly wear that on our shoulders and on our back, and we'll show you guys how it's done. We'll show you guys how to beat them. Okay? We'll show you guys how to beat them. And Kirby Smart shaking his boots. All those guys are shaking in their boots. And that's the thing here. Don't think for 1 second that Georgia's going to come out there and overlook us or sleepwalk in this game, kind of like they did against Missouri. They were going to be hyped up, ready to go, because they know this is a potent offense. This is a big test for them. Whenever you're playing at the level they're playing at, you look for those little mini challenges. Winning the game is kind of not something you really, you're more worried about. Okay, we have a challenge here. This is a hostile environment. This is an elite offense. All this stuff. How do we, let's see how we do. Like, this is a challenge for them, and we need to let them know, hey, you're not up for this challenge. We're gonna move the ball on you at will, and we're gonna force you to keep up with us. Okay. We're gonna be the first team to put more than 14 points on the board against these guys. Okay, and we're gonna do it in one quarter. And so, I'm excited for the matchup. I'll be watching it. If anybody's there at the game live and kneeling, hey, please give these guys hell, man. Give them hell. Okay, whatever you got, give it to them. Okay, give it to them. You want to throw stuff, whatever you got to do, give it to them. Make them remember the day they played in Newland Stadium, okay, on November 13th, whatever that date ends up being. But, that's my thoughts on the game. Like I said, man, I'd love to have you guys comment below. Let's get a discussion going. And hopefully we'll be checking in next week with another W on our record. But thanks for watching, man. I'll see you guys on the next video.